Welcome to a conference matchup that will be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, against the 18th ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Aggies offense comes on the field first today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
To throw, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the LSU Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. He couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pocket breaking down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. He's got room to run. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. But it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Quarterback in the clear. The 50. Across the 40. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10.
That makes the score LSU 14, Texas A&M.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one off.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down at the 33, but it's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Anderson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. LSU has moved into the red zone. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Off target and incomplete. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Offside, defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 17.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Jukes to get past a man. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Punt over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Moss. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. We're going to set up a 3rd down play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
The 1st down pass complete to the wideout. Pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
The shotgun running play call. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And with that, they regain the lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion now from the tight end. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off the play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And the game is now tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Down the middle, it's Sharp. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Now they'll try the running play off left tackle. Now got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Moss. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
The Aggies are on the move here. They'll run it here. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air. It's Reed. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The sure hands. It's Anderson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
LSU 34, Texas A&M 23.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Boogie scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. To throw, it's Reed. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's a quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
1st and 10 play coming up. And here's the handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Nice grab. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Aggies pick up enough for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score. LSU 41, Texas A&M.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
47, set to kick it away.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Concepcion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Moss. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
It's a shotgun run call. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Anderson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense comes out here, one last chance, 1-possession game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Eludes a tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moss.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got it with room to run. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.